3 years ago in 2022, I was at the worst phase of my life. My grades were horrible, my mental health was shit, my phone screen time was 9 hours a day, and everything like my mental health, my physical health, my productivity, my focus, my grades, my relationship with family was horrible. I was living like a corpse, just waking up, scrolling on YouTube shorts on my phone every single day, and wasting my potential, wasting my focus, wasting my time. And then I implemented one change, one tiny habit, and I can tell you that saved me. It not only led to me being from a loser to an average person, it helped me go from a loser to a winner, to someone who has achieved all the goals that I wanted, whether it be being the head boy of my school, whether it be at the academic goals that I set, studying extremely less but getting really good grades, whether it be the money goals. I was able to land an internship, excel at it because of deep work, and buy myself the new iPhone 16, and even help my parents with money, helping them with their financial difficulties. All of this was because of one change. I went from a loser to a winner because of this one habit. And this habit has been used by every single big coach that you know, every single successful person that you know. And this habit is morning routine. So in this video, I'll explain how what my life looked like before I implemented morning routine, after I implemented morning routine, and I promise to help you create a morning routine on your own so that you can achieve all your goals and obviously and attain freedom. Before fixing my morning routine, I was horrible because I used to wake up sleep deprived. We sleep at 2 a.m. and wake up at 11 a.m., get 7 hours of sleep, get 9 hours of sleep, but I would still be extremely sleep deprived and tired. I used to snooze the alarm 3 to 4 times. Like I had an alarm to wake up at 11 a.m. I used to keep on snoozing it until 12:30. 12:30 when I finally wake up, what do you think my mood was? I was tired. I did not have any energy. I did not have any motivation to go and do something or seize the day. I should check my phone. And you can guess what happened when you check your phone. Immediately go to Instagram and start scrolling on Instagram. And then at around 1, I used to be like, oh no, shit, I have to study, I have to start studying. I used to delete Instagram. And where would I go to next? YouTube Shorts. And until 2:30, 3, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, I used to just scroll on YouTube Shorts. It was a time when Andrew Tate was popping off, Iman Ghazi was popping off, Sigma, motivation, all of that stuff was popping off, and I scrolled like crazy. I used to skip breakfast and lunch at a time. Just have some random binge eating snacks, seed oil filled horrible shit that my family has bought, and I used to just binge eat on that. I used to start my day in a horrible, ugly way, like a freaking goblin, like a loser. Like think about this: someone sleeps at 2, wakes up at 11, stays on bed until 12:30, and then they scroll on their phone until 2:30. Finally, they get the motivation to wake up, brush their teeth, and have some snacks, not even lunch or dinner, and they go back to scrolling. And then around 5 p.m., this sudden boost of motivation to study. I study for say 2 hours, and then back to this routine. It was a horrible life, and well deserved. I deserved the bad grades. I deserved the horrible mental health. I deserved the bad relationship with my family and my loved ones because that was the life I was leading. And then I got to know about morning routines. I'm pretty sure in September of 2022, I watched a video of Hamza called The Perfect 6 a.m. Morning Routine, and it genuinely changed my life. Because that is when the most important concept came to my mind, which is if you win the morning, you win the day. If you have at least a little bit of a morning routine, say you do at least one habit that makes you feel like a win, like okay, morning routine is checked off, the rest of the day just becomes easier. You just glide through the rest of the day naturally without any sort of procrastination or scrolling. So that was my life. After implementing a morning routine, after realizing that my grades were horrible, my mental health was shit, my relationship with my family was shit, after realizing that mornings were important, I sat down and I implemented a morning routine, and the results were amazing. I had consistent focus. I finished homework, like proper studying, proper notes. I finished it because of this. I was able to get better energy. Like whether if I'm going to class, whether I'm going to play football, whether I'm just sitting at home and studying, my energy levels were way better, and I was calmer. Like before, it used to be an impulsive decision to scroll. Before I knew it, I would waste 2 hours. But now I was more present, I was more mindful, and I used to still scroll, but then after like 20 minutes, I was like, shit, this is not for me, and I used to go out of the app. So before morning routine, life was shit. After morning routine, life is better. And you know how tiny changes compound. Repeating this morning routine over and over improved the quality of my life to such a level that I was like, bro, if anyone doesn't have a morning routine, they are fucking dumbass. Like, I'll just say it out loud. If you don't have a morning routine, you are leaving potential, you are leaving opportunities, you are leaving time on the table if you don't have a good morning routine. So this photo here is credibility that the morning routine works, because this very morning routine helped me become a better person. And you don't have to exactly follow my morning routine. I'm not telling you to like, okay, bro, do only my morning routine. No, but here are a few certain habits that could definitely help you become a better person and become more productive. The first one is get spend 8 plus hours in bed. I'm not telling sleep, like you need to spend 8 plus hours in bed. Because think about it. Think about a battery. If you don't charge your phone's gonna run bad, right? If you don't charge your phone consistently over a long period of time, it's just gonna die. The battery health is gonna reduce. Your apps will start lagging. That's exactly how the body works. If you don't rest, you don't recharge. And if you don't recharge, you'll be unable to like be energetic and have your best potential for the day. So get 8 hours of sleep minimum and spend 8 plus hours in bed. For me right now, I go to sleep at around 11:30. I'm like fully asleep by 12 and I wake up by 9. So by 9 I have to be out of bed. But to be honest, I wake up around 8, 8:30 and I just lie in bed. And that's genuinely how it should be. Because when you rest, when you are in deep sleep and you active rest, that's when it's so much better and you just feel more refreshed and energetic when you wake up. The second trick is wake up at the same time every day. I'm not even lying when I tell you this. I don't have an alarm. I wake up at the same time every day just naturally. Because if you have an alarm, it either means two things, which is that you are not getting enough sleep and you have to force your body to wake up. Now, obviously, if you're in school and you have like school and any other things, this doesn't apply. An alarm is kind of necessary. But on the weekends or when you are on vacation, try to fit the natural circadian rhythm of your body and just wake up on time. The third thing is get sunlight. Bro, getting sunlight, like think about this. Our ancestors used to get, I think, 12 hours of sunlight a day. Just getting sunlight throughout the day. And look how good their health was. And look at us now. We're all holed up in our buildings, not getting any sunlight. Maybe getting 5-10 minutes, no. Every person should get at least 20 minutes of sunlight a day right after they wake up. You can start with 5 minutes. So what I did was I used to just, not even with the aim of getting sunlight, I used to just go for a walk outside. And that was genuinely so much for helpful, because right after I wake up, the body's circadian rhythm is set back. Your body's kind of natural clock gets reset back when you get sunlight first thing in the morning. So wake up and get sunlight. At least 5 minutes. Just go on a walk. Just get some fresh air. Just touch grass. It'll genuinely make your life better. The fourth tip is meditation. Now, like many people say meditation is not good, etc. etc. My take on it is that if meditation can help you get more present, more mindful, more calmer, then your day will be much better. Like think about this. Now you might say, okay, meditation is not really helpful. Like it doesn't help me. Think about this. It indirectly helps all your goals. Because if you meditate and you're more mindful, all right, what's going to happen? You will be more mindful when you're scrolling and you will stop scrolling. If you meditate and you're more present, when you're actually deep working, you'll actually be able to focus better on a task, right? So what does that show? It just shows that meditation makes your brain better, which indirectly helps you do the tasks better. So meditation is equal to better deep work. Meditation is equal to lesser scrolling. So with this simple equation, you can understand that meditation can really help you. Meditation can make your life 10 to 20 times better. Just 5 minutes of meditation. One app that I would suggest is Medito or Insight. These both apps have helped me a lot. I've had crazy 30-day streaks. I think my max is 31 at a time, because just how beautiful the app was, just how aesthetic the app looked, and you can plug in your headphones and meditate. Meditate for just 3 minutes a day or 5 minutes a day, and trust me, the quality of your life will improve. The next thing is journaling. Now you might think, okay, I don't know what is journal. It's simple, bro. Journal 3 things you're grateful for. I have my morning journal over here where I write 3 things I'm grateful for, and genuinely, it's such a beautiful way to start your day. Because you might think, okay, this is kind of corny. This is kind of this is childish. Like we don't really need to do this. Well, think about this. If you can improve your mental health, okay, you can genuinely be a better person, be a better worker, be a better son, be a better daughter, be a better husband, be a better you. If your mental health is good, you can basically achieve any goal that you've set for yourself. And imagine if you're able to be happy for the things that you have. Like today morning, I wrote, I'm happy that I have the iPhone 16 so that I can record videos like this, so that I can help other people. I'm happy for this lamp because my videos look aesthetic because of that. It doesn't actually have to be very deep things. Just like things, observe things and be grateful for them, and your day will automatically look much better. Next thing is obviously, which I myself violate multiple times, but I've completely stopped doing it because I know how bad it is, which is no phone for the first 30 minutes of your day. Because think about this, your phone is dopamine. It's like a dopamine casino. What happens is the moment you open your phone, your brain gets hit with dopamine multiple times. Do you really want that happening with you? No. So don't check, like in the first thing in the day, imagine if you have dopamine staring at you. Imagine if you start scrolling first thing in the day. How good will the rest of your day be? When you wake up and your baseline for happiness is here, dopamine is here, the rest of the day will be bad and you just go back to taking your phone. You understand? If you take your phone first thing in the day, you can assure that that day is going to be wasted. You'll keep checking your phone over and over again. So don't take your phone for the no for the first 30 minutes every day. Maybe use it to turn off the alarm, but just leave it away. Go get some sunlight, go journal, go like I don't know, climb a tree, like do something that is genuinely helpful to you. Next thing is planning. Like you might think like planning, like why do we really need to plan? Thing is, if you have a plan on what you need to do in the day, your decision making will be an easier process. Like for me, yesterday night I wrote to myself, okay, today's thing is I have to wake up, obviously meditate, journal, sunlight, and then I have to record 3 videos like this. Now that's gonna happen. That will 100% happen, and I'm not gonna skip on these tasks because I've planned them. I don't have to make a decision today. Like, okay, what am I gonna shoot? What will I do in the morning? What will I do after meditating? No, I already have a plan. So because I have a plan, it's easier for me to communicate. It's easier for me to plan. It's easier for me to actually execute the actions that I meant for myself. And the last like trick that has helped my mornings get better is obviously starting small. Because see, if you aim for the perfect morning routine for 90 days straight and that's your goal, believe me, you will never achieve that goal. But you aim for an imperfect morning routine for 1 week. You're just trying to get momentum, you're just trying to get small wins, life will be much better. So the action step for you, like if you suffer from a horrible morning routine, if you have never had a morning routine before, do these 3 things. Wake up, don't check your phone, and meditate. Okay? Okay, just don't check your phone. Just set a timer. Don't check your phone as in don't check in any notifications. Don't check any other apps. Either the meditation app, Insight or Medito, or just normal plain old timer, and meditate for 3 minutes. Second thing is open a book, like not on your phone. Don't be a pussy and just do this on notes. Okay, don't do this on Apple Notes or whatever. Don't do it on a PC. Get pen and paper and write 3 things you're grateful for. Third thing is go for a walk. I don't care if sunlight is not there. I don't care if it's in an industrial area, whatever. Go outside and get some fresh air. If you do these 3 things in small quantities, maybe say 1 minute of meditation, one page of maybe like half a page of journaling, maybe I don't know, like 3 minutes of walking. If you do it small, if you don't aim for perfection but you aim for progress in a small scale, you will make way more effort progress than any other person. So don't stop aiming for perfection. Stop aiming for the complete perfect Ashton Hall morning routine. No, aim for the imperfect, messy, horrible morning routine that you can do for 7 days straight. All right. So maybe someone at my level, I can say, okay, wake up, 10 minutes of journaling, 10 minutes of meditation, one page of journaling, 10 minutes of sunlight. You are probably not at that level. So what you have to do is 1 minute of journaling, 1 minute of meditation, half a page of journaling, and 5 minutes of sunlight. Because you see, for me, it's possible and I can do that over a long period of time. If you're unable to do that, be humble and start with low expectations. Start small and eventually use that momentum to build your results and achieve all the goals that you want. So in short, the entire Ashton Hall morning routine, waking up, Saratoga water and all of that, it might be funny, but it will genuinely help you. because it helped me go from a complete procrastinating idiot to a productive person, and of course, achieving all the goals that I set for myself at the age of 18. So, what are you waiting for? Go and create a morning routine for yourself. Write down in your notes app, write it down, have it on your paper, use it as a wallpaper, and use the morning routine to seize the day and achieve all the goals that you want. Is that clear? And if you want more free resources, more guides, more value like this from me, join the free community below. And if you want more one-on-one help, like if you want to fix procrastination faster, if you want to add like proper 4 hours of deep work, you have to click the free Calendly link below where I'm offering one-on-one coaching. I promise to do two things only. Identify your biggest procrastination trigger, overcome it, and add 4 hours of deep work in your daily routine. If you want these results, if you want direct help from me, sign up to the free coaching down below and we'll see how we can help you. And always remember, done is better than perfect. Progress and actually doing the thing is better than perfection, because perfection is just procrastination in disguise. Do the small things, start small, and use that momentum to achieve the goals that you want and achieve the results and the freedom that you want. Thank you and bye bye.